I want to make a collar for this jacket. Have a look at these pieces. That's front, back side panel, and this is the front side. I'll go back to draft, and then I clicked here, new draft, and name the collar. Okay, because if you look here, that is one of these are active now. You see, look. Okay, these are active. So that is called draft block. Okay, when I go to color, right, none of them are active. If I just say fit, none of them active except this dot. To do that, to start with color, I just go here, point to this point, which gives me the measurements is 7 centimeter, right? And then that's a 7 centimeter. Okay, I would go cancel. So I get my point pen here, and then go this way 6 plus 8 centimeter back neck, and I just want to do no pen, just a dot. Okay, and then change the color to green, right? And if I say apply, okay, when you say fit, you will see it's here, right? Okay, now this is this point, between this point and this point. Okay, let me just show you, between this point and this point. Okay, the measurements are for this here and the neck. Okay, combined together. All right, combined together, and we can actually do the measurements. You can have a look at it. You see, total measurements is for almost 15 centimeter. Just say 15, rounded up. Okay. It's a 15 centimeter, right? Now, I pick my point here again, this, and then let me go out first. Okay. Now, I want to go this, gonna be 7 centimeter, right? That's gonna be 7 centimeter collar width. Yes. Depth of the collar. Okay. Say apply. That is a depth of the collar. This is here. Okay. Now, what I could do is another thing is here and come here. What it says here gives me 10, whatever the measurements are there at the lapel. What I will do minus 3.5 or 4 centimeter. You can do is depend how stylish you want your collar. And if I go again blue and apply, you see here I left the lapel and I adjust the base of the collar, right? Okay, easy, yeah? Right. And then I pick this bit and then make my stylish here. Because I made it this bit 3.5, I'll do this 3.5 as well. 3.5, so equal. Lapel and the collar notch are equal, right? And go again blue and just say okay, right? This is the collar, right? Go back to curve, right? And this point to this point. All right, and Shift CTR or B to make those two handles shown. Okay, if you don't press CTRL or the Shift, you can't get these handles. You can only get one handle. Right. What I want to do is that I have this curve line, but I want to put a dot, okay, on this curve line about a 8 centimeter, right? And I will do blue again. No, 8 centimeter, right? And if I apply, you see where the back finishes. So this dot here, actually where the back neck starts from here to there and the front from to there, right? We established that one there. Now I need another curve from here to here, right? Now I have to press CTRL and then sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know why. Okay, I have to shape this. This is going to be flat and this is going to be slightly shaped. Okay, that's our undercolor, right? To make this as a piece, go to piece, click on this add new pattern or NP, right? Then we start this, press CTRL and then this curve, and this, if I go to properties, then I can call this now properly under color. Okay, now I can give color if I wish to. You don't have to, but I don't know why I do. I like it because I want to see when I do the top color or color stand, so it will point out for me. That's it. This is my undercolor. I've got notch here. This is from back neck to shoulder. This is shoulder to front neck, and that's the lapel bit. Okay, so go back to draft again. Now that we have undercolor here, right, we're gonna make top color out of this. How can we do that? What I find an easy way is just click on here and there, okay, and I will say 2.5 centimeter, all right, and the not solid line, just the no pen, and I give this one color, maybe orange, and say apply. Okay, that is where my color stand is gonna be. So I could do this same exactly here, all right? And if I say 2.5 there, 2.5 centimeters, I'll go to orange color and no pen and apply. Right, there's two dots. These two dots joined by curve, right? Right. Now the shape is quite important. This back has to be quite straight. Okay, that has to be straight. And this, you can curve it a little bit like this. So we can see literally color stand and the top color, correct? Right? So let's make the under color stand first as a piece, right? Show you how to draft I call this stand. I find it this way easy. Okay, stand and then fit. You see this dot is somewhere here. I want to bring it here because I'm just going to do the color stand and out, in. Okay, middle click. Okay, I have this here, right? This dot here. What I could do, make sure that this dot is here. Okay, now I get my pen here, the dots from here to there. Okay, and I would say okay, and I get my pen again from there to here. I don't want the line. Okay, and I want this to here. It's going to be 2.5 anyway, 2.5 as we know. Solid line is okay. Right, now I can connect these with the curve line from here to there, you know, and you can tell me, right, okay, and connect this line to this line. This has to be straight here, okay, because it's going to be on the fold, and then which is called E4. Yes, find the curved angle, curved lengths here, E4, and divide that measurements by 2 and press OK. And then let me just have a look at here now. Apply. That we have a in the middle. Okay. So if you want to do the measurements, 8 point, we just go 8 centimeter, just the 8 centimeter from the back. Okay. You can see this is going to go that way. Okay. So I need to put dot there too. That also, if E3 curve length E3, this is it, and I can divide by 2 and say okay. And if I take this one away, you will see it's happened already. Okay, this is my color stand with the dots. 2, 3, this, 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 that, this, and this, and this, and press enter. Color stand. Okay. And then I'm going to give color. I like color. And then fill, density. Okay. Now we go to piece here now. We can see the color stand. Yes. We can see the color stand and it fits here. Correct? Now we need a top color for this. Go back to draft again. If I want a top color, right, I could actually easy way to do, have another and call it top collar. Okay. Now, if you just do fit here, press the fit, you see there is a dot here. Okay. That's what I'm going to do with it. Okay. That's what I'm going to draft the top collar with it. Right. I think you can use these as well, but I don't know how. Pen area. Oh yes, it's good. Very good. Pen area. Okay. If I do this pen area to draft and make the top color, right? And just go back to top color draft and make it fit. Right, that's a point there. We're going to do the top color. I just want to make sure that we are in the right place, this one. Okay, we're just going to do the top color. I pick this point pen, make a point here, just a point. I don't need any. Right. Okay. Click on this and then this point. I can leave it as a solid line. Okay. Then from this point to this point, I don't need a solid line. I just pen point. Okay. And this one here, I just still want to point. Oh no, sorry, I want a solid line. Yes, solid line. So now I have to connect these lines by curve, right? This to there, right? And another curve line from here to there. And press Ctrl so that I can get these points comes out. This is slightly hollowed, but this has to be quite straight because on the half, on the fold here, this had to be straight. In fact, that has to be straight as well. So if I press this and that, and I could make this one straight line as much as I could. Right, now our top color is here, but we need to put a wedge here, right? If I click on this and go to here, right, here, F2, F3, okay, and the curve line, curve lengths, F2, F3, this is the whole measurements, right? What I will do, divide it by 2 and say OK, and I say apply, so I got a dot there where I can pivot this bit to make a wedge. So the top color has to be bigger than the under color. There will be ease on the top collar to turn round. Okay. And this. It says select one or more objects, hold CTRL for multiple selection, press enter to you select your confirm your selection. Okay. All right, I did this, and this, and 3, F4, and the F, and plus enter. If I try to click here, you can see these are moving about 1/4 of an inch or even that much, I guess. Okay, so we do have a new lines for our top color, right? Go to point, connect these points first. This to that one, make a different color so that I can see. And this point to this point, make it green, a lime, whatever. Now I need to do curve lines. Go back to curve, click this one. From here, right, and then click on this one. We put 8 centimeter. Okay, and then we need to do the top bit from F2. We have to shape this slightly, and this has to be straight because it's going to be a fold here, right? We have the new top color, right? So if I want to do a piece, click on this and then click on this bit. So press enter to say okay. Go back to pieces. Now we see the okay. Now we can call this top color. Okay, I give this one a color. This, okay, and then fill it with the density, light density, apply. Okay, reason light density is that because when I put it like this, I will see how much wedge do I have between the color stand and the top color. This is it, really, finished. And get a fit and make sure that your file has been saved. Thank you for watching.